I'm so happy to be here with you guys. We're all living this life. We're all living this life at the same time, simultaneously, synchronizing with everything in existence, just with everything. Hello, West Side. And God bless everybody that comes in here. I appreciate you living your life and all the things you've done. Hey, Sammy. So, don't react to nothing. This is key. As soon as you react to something, then you lose. Then you resist. Just laugh it off. It doesn't matter. It only matters once you make it matter. Hello, Bella Kush. So, you are just a reaction, and you keep reacting to everything in your life. You've been doing this, but then you don't have to react anymore. That's true freedom. That's true love. You let things be. Hello, Donald. Jesus loves me. God lets everything be. Love, true love, it's an allowance. There is no control. There is no forcing. This is why we're coming back to love. You've been reacting all your life. Stop it. And see how much of a blessing it is. How peaceful it is. Everybody wants to get a rouse out of you. Don't give them that. Everything wants to get a rouse out of you. Even your own talking ideas. Homie is a fraud. That's just what you're thinking. Has nothing to do with reality. Hello from Iran. We are all one. We are all one living life. The bigger life is God. It's the ultimate life. God created the Bible. Thank you, Maximal. There's no difference between each other. Under us is the same love. It's actually what you're made of. You talk to yourself in your head. You get your own arousals with things, with anger. Your head is just talking to yourself, going against yourself. This dude American. I am Christian, Mo. We're all each other's neighbor, Paul P. We all share the same life. Your personality or your thoughts are what divides you. See your thoughts. Eventually they go against you. That can't be you. You can't go against yourself. We are all one from the bigger love. Yes, we're just a smaller packed love. No, God did not create the Bible. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. You can reach positivity today. You can feel God today. And even if you feel a little bit of Him now, you can feel Him forever. It's the feel of everything around you. It's the feel of reality itself. What you see, there's more to it, but you can only feel it through the gut. Animals feel this. It's all they know. Your intuition is God speaking to you. Reality. Because the life outside of you is the same life inside of you. The only way you can experience this is a complete shut off from the mind. Then it's just there. You're just face to face with everything, with reality. And then love will bubble up in you. Okay, it's all God's presence. Thinking is just thinking. Feeling is much more real. Okay, you want to feel. It's so wow. It's so thrilling. So much excitement. Thank you from India, Moses. I've been listening to you, E. Cowder. Thank you. You can be in your intuition, which is feeling reality. It's not an emotion. Okay? That's something else we can talk about. You can be in your intuition 24/7. Straight feeling of reality. God is intuition speaking to you. You can be with God 24/7. No if, and, or buts. Hello, Ghost. I appreciate you all. The love is all around you. It's the only thing inside of you. Hey, what's going on? Under all your emotions, all your ideas, it's just your presence of being. Okay? And it's from the bigger presence that is outside of you. So within and so without. There is only life. And sometimes our mind gets too muddy, so we don't see clearly. We get entangled in our thoughts. So then we don't feel life. Feeling love, even thinking about love, it's the best thing to feel. Through anger, sorrowness, everybody's trying to get back to this love. You want to feel this. You want to know it so it's true. It's the real you. Underneath your thoughts, it's the watcher. Okay? The watcher of the thoughts. The thoughts are happening to you. If you could see this, you're not the thought itself. The brain might be overthinking, overstimulated, but the thought goes. The thought always changes. But the watcher of the thought, which is your life, your beingness, it's always there. You're already aware. From the beautiful Ozark. Where's the Ozark Mountains? Hello, Samurai. Hello, Paris. The greatest thing is to feel this now. What's up, boss? Pretty good. You can feel this now. You always search for this your whole life. You always long for something. Because to be the watcher and to feel the love inside of you always resonating, it's never off. Once you become this and feel this, your life is complete. You feel the source. You're connected to the source. You complete satisfaction. You won't settle for nothing else. You want nothing else. Then you can enjoy this world. You can enjoy this hell, if that's what you like to call it. But it doesn't hold you captive. Happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. Yeah. This love is always beaming out of you. It is happiness too. It's a dissociation from thoughts. But if you're stuck in the thoughts, you can create happy thoughts. I do call everyone boss, because you're the boss of your life. That guy might have been like 17 though. Yeah. Hello, knee crappers. Missouri by Arkansas. Wow. Ozark sounds something like biblical times. So that's probably like a real mystical place. It sounds like it. There are times when being thoughtless and what I call the calm is necessary. Yeah. Yeah. When you're not aware, you immediately go towards the anger and disappointment. It's just a quick judgment. It happens to almost everybody in the world at first. It's just like a animal instinct almost. That's why the whole reason we're in this realm is to rise above it, to rise in spirit. Because the animal wants to like always react, as we said in the beginning. More importantly, and it is unfortunate, West Side, but it's actually much more fortunate because you could have fell deeper in love with that ex, and then she could have done it later. So it happened at divine timing. Most people don't like to face it, but it's actually a relief. You know, they don't want it to happen. You don't want to believe it happened. You know, how could it happen? And stuff happens like that to everyone. No one is just individualized. This is happening to. And that stinks it was your cousin. You know, usually close people's, how that happens. But you gotta see the bigger picture is she was gonna do this anyway. It had nothing to do with you. This is somebody else's wishing. Again, you can't control this. Yeah. And actually, now you're free. Something was probably leading up to this that felt off. It usually just doesn't happen out the blue. Okay, so you probably felt something before. And now God He has something better. Yeah. Simply, as soon as we react to something, we start our own turmoil. Oh, I can't believe this. Well, just let it believe it. No. Obviously, a younger person, it's going to be harder to do. But eventually, we just love everything and accept it. That is peace. Yeah, save you a headache. Be kind always. That's true. Yeah, he's miserable because she didn't change. You know what I mean? And that's not the person you want to be with anyway, West Side. Yeah, if someone does that, well, they were going to do it anyway. It didn't matter if it was you or somebody else. Simply, now you know, oh, this isn't the person for me. And now you can find the better person. You were great on task. And that's great that, you've seen that West Side. It's a great comment. Because if you would have reacted in anger, and as some people do, then they just stay angry the rest of their life. When do you get over the anger? As soon as you don't let it bother you anymore. As soon as you're happy for that person, and as soon as you release. Anything negative you have, whether that's a thought or a belief that you create, all you have to do is release it. All it is a hold. It's creating a resistance. That's what's making it hard. It's what's making it hard. But then you just want relief. I am a believer in God. Yes, I am. Forget the past, yeah. I mean, it goes with anything. A fruit basket. God even knows the sly glances, yeah. You can't hide your true intention from yourself. You can hide it from all the public, their eye, but that's between you and God. You know how your deep-rooted feelings. It's just a holding on. Freedom is when you let everything go. Wow. We're on fire today. When you let everything be. Everything is effortless. It's alright, Jim Jam. People have been attacking me all my life. Sorry about that. Hopefully everything's good. People have been attacking me all my life. In different ways, shapes, forms. I've even attacked myself. Okay? This voice in your head that you talk to, you're just talking to yourself. So talk in the best way. Okay? Or realize you don't have to talk. I appreciate you, Jim Jam. Yeah, it did start to fall off. And that's where, like, we kind of, like, we know. We always know. That's the thing. We always know. You know? When you're really young, it's kind of hard to have that awareness. But, yeah. You're just starting off. Yeah, I mean, I had my lesson. It's hard. It's even harder sometimes when you're really young. That's how I came to be. At 15 and 17, my first girlfriend was a blessing. I never got mad at another woman because of her. I was so sad that I lost her that I could never get mad at another woman again. And never have I ever, since 17, been mad at another woman. 19, and I haven't been mad ever since, which was a guy. Yeah, you start to feel it. That's the thing. You feel it, but then your mind's like, okay. But you already felt it. That's what people always eventually miss. Because it's always on. Simultaneously. No. People always miss their intuition. It's before the thought. Okay? Yeah, but yeah, every experience, it's not a negative. People say, "Oh, I can't believe this happened to me." God's on your team. It's all actually supposed to be a positive experience and a positive lesson. It's happening for you. Hello, Jeremy. Good commentary, everybody. Hello, Jamal. That's one awful beard. Thank you. Yeah, God told me to say thank you. How's the live this afternoon? I mean, it's off to a blast, to be honest. It's been on fire the whole time. You love the beard? Thank you, Ray Penn. Two different bipolarities, back to back. Have you ever done something with dogs? I ran with dogs. Hello, DB. Oliver McTwist. Yeah, because there's a lot of traffic and kids running around. It's just that time of day. And I don't want, to have a lot of noise and distractions for you guys. Yeah. God bless you all. Like always, I see. Yeah. The greatest blessing is this life. Even to go through these array of emotions, all these feelings, to have this whole life, this whole ongoing, to some people, a circus. But we're all coming back to love. It's the end, and it's the new beginning for some. It's a never-ending new beginning. Let's see. Lego, how are you? Lego, I'm surprised you said that, but God bless your soul. We all want love. Very simple. There you go. There's nothing better than love. And we're all coming back to this stillness through everything we've been through. There's nothing better than feeling God's love. I apologize. They're actually beads. Yeah, they're beads. Kind of like pirate beads. Whatever's happening in front of you, it's just your reaction towards it. If you always choose love, not a problem. It's biblical to separate the marriage and the beard until marriage? Huh. Hello, Euphoria. Jack Sparrow without the hair. Yeah, the hair's under the hat. I prefer my hair up, though. Hello, Smoke Something. To each their own. To each you. Just leave me out. Yeah, I was gonna go on at 6 p.m., but like, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go on right now. Yeah, just a sequence of events. Your whole life is now. It's coming to this now. Your mind's always searching for it. You're always ready for the next thing. But it's actually when your mind becomes stillness, you become in the moment. You feel happiness. You become it. And then it's going to take you to happiness. You're going to feel love and give that out. So any situation in your life, this is what I was trying to come back to. If you just say thank you God, or to the person that did whatever to you, thank you. you will start to feel positive. You can actually take this prayer with you the rest of your life. So whatever happens, you thank the Lord. It's actually one of the best ones. And it's so simple. Thank you to the person, and thank you to the Lord. You can't be mad, and all the negative you feel when you say thank you, it will all melt away. You start to feel positive. It's hate against love. Thank you, Euphoria. Thank you all for being alive and fulfilling your life. We're all here fulfilling our certain duties. Everything you've experienced in your life was to build up your character and to bring you back to awareness. All your lessons and all your problems, so you come back to God, come back to loving all. And there's nothing outside of this. It all seems to wash away. The past seems to be a mirage when you're stuck in this presence. Lessons, jinx. Watching this on the treadmill. You're thankful. Yeah, thanks for the emojis. Lego King is cool. Yeah. You shall not round the edge of your head, nor shall you destroy the edge of your beard. Yeah. And believe it or not, I stay in the Amish state. And of course, they believe in God. And this has been coming up recently. People admire the Amish because just the way they are living. So you had a feeling you were alive. I was live. That's because the feeling is real. As we pointed out multiple times. Yeah. Thank you, Ghost Samurai. God is always here. He's always working things out for you. See it as all as positivity. And I am always here if you need me. Okay. This is the biggest secret. That God's always here, guiding you. He always is. Through every circumstance in your life. He would never abandon his child. Okay? And I'm always here if you want to reach out. Okay? Fear fears love. which is the truth. Truth is love. Sometimes your ego likes to dance and prance. It's afraid of love. Thank you, vegan dolls. With my beard, with more braid, like, yeah, someone was supposed to like help me with all my hair. I'm not like a hair expert. I've actually been waiting for a long time, but it's a blessing. It was hard to even get these in. I bought these like last year, months ago. I didn't even use them. And I have had my gram braid my hair, but I don't know, it's not super long enough. And then some of it like will stick up when I lay down in the front. Okay? But I also like when my hair is up. It just feels better. It feels like electricity. Look at all the happy people in here. Yeah. Life is happy. If there's something you truly don't like about your life, that's God saying, hey, I'd like for you to change this. Okay? So you create what's happy. Get rid of your ego. Yeah. It likes to dance. It doesn't want to end. You're thinking, your mind, the talking to yourself, oh, it wants to continue talking. It wants to think more. It wants to dance around all your questions. But it's when the question hits the mind, who am I? Where is this going? Then it's just dead silence. So ask a question to your mind, whatever one you like, till it ends. Then you're not thinking about it anymore. This is your answer. And then you just need to have awareness for when the thinking stops. Then you'll know what I'm talking about. I haven't stopped walking since last night. Nope. I was walking in my dreams. With each and every one of you. Walking that spiritual body. So beautiful. He's in the, yeah, I'm like the slowed down version of David Goggins. I plan to walk across the whole entire world. I mean, you could send some beard oil. I don't. Yeah, you could. Yeah, your ego is something you made up, Holy Spirit. Playing off of what you said. People think they become the persona. I have my brother like this. People think that they have to put on this image. That's just something you made up. The voice in your head is you. You already know what to do. Yeah, we talked about Alan Watts yesterday. You have the power to change your life. Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah, we talked about Alan Watts a little bit yesterday, Lego. And hold on. Yeah, I've never researched Carl Jung. Yeah. Be thankful. Me drinking this water. Don't be thankful for one thing. That's awesome, too. Be thankful for everything. And then you'll feel this positivity. People have regrets. They're not even grateful for the food they're eating. They just think I'm hungry. Ugh. Here we go again. You bless your food. You always be thankful for this. Everything that happens in your life. And you'll see, God will show you who He is if you're thankful. You did a lot of building. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm always thankful. No? It's such a blessing to be thankful. People resist being thankful. Everything you resist just persists. Yeah, I used right before my body got messed up, Lego. Actually, when I got into spirituality, I would listen to Alan Watts on YouTube right before I would go to sleep. And right before I got to Alan Watts, you could say one of my first beginnings of my spiritual journey, like when I was conscious of it, trying to grasp it, I read the book by the current Dalai Lama, but I didn't like that book at all. I read it 3 or 4 times to keep giving it another try. I took nothing away from it. Nothing. And I kept stopping at this one point in the book. Then I would put it down. Weeks later, I would pick it up. I kept stopping at the same point. And one time, I went past that point, and then I still put the book down. Yeah. I don't know if the author wrote that from him. I don't think it was from the current one. But I didn't like it at all. I took nothing away, nor do I remember it. I couldn't even finish it multiple times. It's probably the only time I've actually tried to finish something multiple times as a book. There is this one pretty good book though, but I don't know. It's called the Four Agreements, and it's by the Toltec, Rodriguez Miguel or something. That's a better book. Yeah. You love life. Yeah. That's all there is to love. It's already emanating out of you. You don't have to try to love it. It's effortless. Then you just my state is so beautiful. Yeah, I forget what state you stay in, Euphoria. Yeah, you're enabled to the divine purpose of the universe. Yeah. The pinpoint is you. Everything's happening through you. God let this happen. You are doing your purpose right now. But where do you want to steer it? And Eckhart Tolle, on a side note, is probably my favorite person. God bless Tolle. Yeah. You are important. So is everyone. And God bless everybody in here. Yeah, I love pine tree oil. People think that they don't. Yeah, they rebel. Everybody's rebelling on a small scale usually. Carl Jung. Yeah. Wasn't he like a psychologist? Greetings from Ireland. How goes the battle? Yeah, this is actually my mom's beanie. It got wet in the rain the other day. It's probably why it looks fresh, Lego. Thanks. God bless you. And I forget what mirroring means again. To like overcome. Hello, Michelle Haywood. Yeah. Don't think you don't have awareness because you're seeing it already. The next step is just to see the thoughts and become aware when there's nothing there. It's the hardest step. It takes a certain amount of energy to be there when the mind stops. Then all of reality opens up. You're sitting in God's lap. God is an awareness himself. You basically tap into him. Now, the feeling is love, of course. But God is, you could just say, eyes in the sky. That's how I would describe it. Real good. But most people in here, the only people that don't have awareness is someone who's always angry. It's always there. Or an evil person. You usually don't see this. We really don't see these evil people that people trout on about. You just don't. God doesn't let them in your frequency. No matter what the movies say, no matter what the, books, plays, stories. Even if someone completely evil did come, I wasn't even aware of it. Yeah. Those super evil people, they have the light of God in them, but it's overshadowed from their ego. You know, we all have animal tendencies, instincts. We're meant to rise above. All the evil people are, they're just really in their animal tendencies. Most of us, the general population, we're not extreme as them. That's all they are, just the extreme animal. They act like it. So their ego overshadows their soul. That's why they're not really a bad. We can say that, okay? And yeah, they're going to have to hold that up and pay for all that. But that's not underneath. The light of God is shining. And also, again, it's just muddiness going on. The self-perseverance of the ego is very prevalent. Yeah, Lego, the thing with the tongue, if you search behind it, I don't think the Dalai Lama is bad at all. But they actually greet each other by their tongues. But obviously it was put in a different distinction. That is their culture. You know what I mean? You can research it yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Eskimos. They rub noses. Italians, they kiss you on the cheek. It doesn't matter if beyond wife and husband. So, yeah. And if that did happen in the front of a lot of people, and it was a problem as it was propagated, they would have done something right then and there as it happened. Why wouldn't you? But, you know, I wasn't there. Supposedly that's a part of their culture. You know, White Mountain Fizz, White Mountains. Yeah, the Appalachians. You can't, in this area, Alan Watts, it's the same thing in the U.S. Obviously, people have been train hopping. And, like, it's just this area. If you're in California or certain places, they're going to say something. It's not really imposed here, okay? That white monster to Agartha. I'm surprised you know about that. Yeah. Hello, Natalie Rose. Yeah, we're on fire right now. I mean, this is a playback stream for sure. You're allergic to energy drinks, Jeremy? Yeah, I think in my childhood I drank a couple Monsters. I didn't notice the effects. But right when I was 20 years old, there was this guy, he was doing everything. I don't know how, okay? But he was a little older than me. And he also was drinking Red Bull. And, you know, he offered me, I was like, okay. I drank a Red Bull. I instantly wanted another one. Like, I've never had an instant addiction like that. So, Red Bull gives you more than wings. Red Bull's trying to take you the F out of here. And again, here we come. This just came to me. The bull. Oh yeah, Red Bull. Yeah. It's like a bull. Yeah, of course it is. The same thing as, how the bull's represented in the animal nature of who we are. You wrote Tolle's quotes. That you're a beautiful soul. God's in your heart. I can't believe they made you do that. That's crazy you did that. Very hard to forgive and love my enemy. No, it's not. You're just saying that. You can just forgive them. Okay? It may be God wanting you to rise up. Okay? Even though they may seem like they're an ego and all about themselves. Yeah. They have nothing to do with you. Let them be. You don't have to think about them. Then you're free from the thought. You're free of the resistance. Oh, admiring. Hello, Matt the Visionary. Holy Spirit, have you heard of Eckhart Tolle? All right, yeah, I'll have to give Jung a go. Daniel, I don't speak Portuguese. Queen Elizabeth, yeah, well, we all know where Queen Elizabeth's going. It's a beautiful place. It was a long time ago. Well, you've been tapped in for a long time, Euphoria. Yeah, I mean, thank my mom. This is actually her jacket that she got. This was found at the house we moved to. The shorts I'm wearing were given from a friend years ago. I didn't like them at first. That's all I have. So the only thing I bought is the beads. And the sandals. They're actually the best sandals I've ever had. They're my favorite type of shoe. And I've never bought sandals before, actually. No one told me how good they felt. I could go further into that. Yeah, we're souls experiencing. But we get so caught up in the mind and the outward activity, we mistake it. The soul's always on. You can always feel this happiness, this love. You look fun. Yeah, I've always had as much fun as I can. I don't need to have any more fun because I can have fun doing whatever I do. Yeah. Thank you. Your ignorance maxing and delusion maxing. I gotta max out the stats. Yeah. God bless you guys. Yeah, it's already been an hour, but it just seems like it's only been 15. I like your hat. Yeah. What's up, boss? Pretty good. Yeah. There's always great people in here. You know, I gotta thank the haters and the trolls. And everyone that, tries to get aroused from me. It's kind of funny. Most people can't handle it. That's okay. God's always testing you. Just don't react. Yeah, that's true, Jamal Luddin. God created all of this. There's nothing outside of it. You just don't prefer to feel those bad things, those negative things. Okay? No one wants to live in fear. It's these evil people you speak about, they're constantly in fear. It's hell. It's absolute hell. Hell is a real place. Okay. None of us are going there. Hell is from God himself too. Yeah, but it's all created, all these emotions, just so we can go through them, we can experience these limited things. We can get so fed up with them, so sick of it. This is when we start suffering, and then we seek for the greater. We seek for God. Back to love. Yes, I have repented. We are the smartest people in here. Yeah. I'm off the tracks now. Yeah. Sorry. I've been on tracks all my life. It's not like the train just comes silently, believe it or not. Then I wouldn't even be on them. I will say there was a time when I was like 15 or 16. I was running on the train tracks with my iPod, so I had my earphones in, and there was a train coming, but I thought it was a part of the music. And he was trying to warn me that he was closing in. So yes, that was a long time ago. There's nothing in those eyes. Yeah, you just have to go watch a different video. The House of Mirrors. I try not to look at myself. Yeah, I don't want to be a narcissist. We talked about that earlier in the live, earlier today, how that came to be. Yeah, Simply, there's nothing to look at the House of Mirrors. So sus with the tongue. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought too. And maybe he was. I don't know. Do some deeper research on it. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Okay, I was really up in the comments. I'm back down here. Hamilton, doggy, a ferret. Well, if you're talking like on my shoulder, I mean, don't get me. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was weird too at first appearance, but apparently they do that. So it doesn't make sense that he would do that at such a position. Yeah. So, and I already stated that the people there should have done something if it was that problematic. Okay. It's not like the security around Dalai Lama had guns or something. Yeah. I'm not saying it was good, but again, you can just research it. It's a thing. And where did it come from? It came from the news. So, buy a loving pet. Yeah. I don't have a pet, so, but I could see like a tropical bird. I also have like my other hand holding the phone, so it'd be really, be a lot going on. Yeah. I mean, it's a great idea, Hamilton. You have not French kissed in so long. Yeah. It's a pretty good, it's a pretty good feeling. I believe everyone should have a special someone. There's someone out there for everybody. But if you have God, you don't care about having somebody. You do or you don't. You already feel satisfied. You already feel love. You know it's already inside of you. Hello, Candy. Your pot of soup. Well, what did you put into it? Yeah, I'm homeless, Yomo. You can still be lonely. Lonely's just an idea. It's something that you perceive. Good morning from Australia, Steve. That is true, Mr. TRT. Everything. Yeah. That's what I mean when I make the soup too. It's just like, you might as well throw everything in there. You should for your next soup, throw ginger, fresh ginger in there. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. We have the feminine side inside of us. So we have both masculine and feminine. We are born whole. Let's read up on some of these comments. Sorry I missed some. Would be paid more attention. I could jump around and act a whole different way, Hamilton. I could talk really fast. That would take away from the point. But more so, I think it's an interesting idea, Hamilton. Yeah. It's also going to be winter here. So having a bird is just going to be out of the question. Maybe. But I would need someone to hold the camera before that, which it's going to be happening soon. Or I wouldn't be walking. Yeah, Hamilton, you don't have to watch at all. It's all up to you. I'm born again in Jesus Christ. And who doesn't mind a $10 bill? Yeah, many people call me homeless, yeah. Yeah, I either laugh about it. Quack, quack. There goes an animal. In fact, I am an animal. Some people are living animals on 2 legs. But I always respond to the different answers. The same question differently. Yeah. There's researches here. You just knew. Yeah. Go research. There's nothing to research. See no evil. I already feel God's love. God is the greatest thing to research. He is in everything. And you can feel this everything because all of this that you see is just the feel of love. It's actually emanating from your being. It happens when you turn off your mind and step into His presence. Once you feel your life living, the feel of your life is actually what you are. It's not your thought about it. It's beyond it. Yeah. God is the greatest knowledge of all. So anyone who's even mentioned God has helped you in some way. Because God is really love. The life of everything. Life is also love. It's also the feel of it. The feel of love. The Lord always provides. He's the one who made you. everything existing. That's why it's all in harmony, because you're not separate from it. It's all existing together. Every knee shall bow. Yeah. Every tongue confess. Yeah, it's you don't even have to confess because God already sees it. You might as well start confessing now. You always are aware of all your actions, even if people want to ignore it. So you're aware. You're aware. That's what's most important. Doesn't matter what anyone else says or does. And God's aware. Okay? He's aware of everything. He is the awareness. And people might as well bow now, Jeremy. Yeah. Yeah, it's 7 days after my birthday. Yeah. What's up, boss? I like the hair. Yeah, Holy Spirit, the dream, God downloaded the Bible. I mean, he probably did. You know what I mean? He's just, yeah. I mean, I believe you. My favorite songs? I like that one that I haven't really heard too many songs lately. But that one where it's like disco hippies or whatever. It's like real fast. It's called like disco hippies or something. Yeah. And there's definitely a couple country songs on the radio that I like. I don't know the singers, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's fine. I got enough birthdays, Euphoria. Yeah. More low ambition ramblings, Brendan. Lulu, annoying. My best friend is actually in France. Yeah. He actually claims he's homeless right now, which he actually has a chronic illness. He's actually younger too. How's it going? I like the blue.
Thanks.
Blue matches the sky. Yeah, but my favorite friend from Marseille, France, another big city there that he just moved. Yeah, there's a couple places. Yeah, the French got like fresh baked bread. They got raw cheese. Yeah, obviously like fresh wine. I'm just laughing out loud at the bakery. Hello, Peter. We don't bake here. Yeah, we don't bake here. Hey. Oui, ça va. Unfortunately, I don't really know any French. I took it for 3 years, but I don't remember any of it. And one of my best friends are from France, so lives there. Well, Cali is pretty much like the most up to date in the world, Lego, the West Coast is completely different from the East Coast. I speak a little bit of French. S'il vous plaît, je m'appelle Fizz. There's already a lot of English words that are French. French toes. French kiss. We talked about French kissing. We actually talked about it twice with the Dalai Lama. French toast. French fries. Some other stuff too. Facies. I don't even know that word. Euphoria. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't remember any of it because I purposely took it for 3 years. But it got to a point where we'd listen to recordings of French people and they would talk really fast. And I was like, I can't decipher this. Through word and prayer. Hello, Mr. Greenleaf. Como si, como ka. Holy Spirit, what happened? Yeah, Marcel mentioned. He has like, his family owns like an Airbnb 5-star. It's one of the most amazing places. It overlooks the sea. I've seen it. Yeah. It's probably worth $1 million. Not that it was before, but now it is. Yeah. Lyon and Normandy. I've not been there. He said so. Yeah, New York City. Yeah, okay, but it's different from Pennsylvania. We have like grasslands and Amish. California is probably like the hub of all the new tech. It's Hollywood. It's Silicon Valley. I had a person from Washington, D.C. come here, and she stayed right next door to me, and she's like, oh, you guys are so far behind everybody else. I'm not sure if she was talking about California, but she lives in Washington, D.C. Yeah, Escogar. French toes are underrated. Yeah. I never get upset. That's the attitude. That's crazy. You used to speak all those Euphoria? Wow. Yeah, it's a pain to eat frog legs. That's something like the Chinese do. Eating a frog is like, why are you going to eat a frog? You might as well eat something else. Frog legs are good, Jeremy says, though. Yeah, we're all part of one. Yeah, we would make French food. There was a girl that was French, so she like excelled in the class. It wasn't a problem. But her family owned a bakery too. But we made crepes, thin crepes. I know. Yeah. Head bow in prayer, hands as a woman. I may even touch your feet. Okay. Lego, we talked about this earlier. Hindu never had a religion. That might be how it translates. It's the same with other cultures. The British forced it to call it religion. It was never really a religion as other people seen it. And their translation of words do not translate to English perfectly. We talked about this earlier. Sir vowels. Yeah. See how far. Don't stop. It's too close. Deity statues. Yeah, it's deity statues. Yeah. They're just representing the omnipresent. They're representing qualities, personalities. God is everything. That's all these statues represent. But it's very off-putting to people outside. Yeah. Shiva, yeah. I'm coming. It's in your eye. Western slang is tough. Yeah, we. Hello, heartaches. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. God bless all your beautiful souls. You're all part of this community. Thanks for the sub. I mean, I see you guys as more subscribers. You guys are all my brothers and my sisters. We are the same life, you know. And you could see me as a best friend, okay, or a brother. And I'm gonna be building a intentional community, and you will all be welcome there. Yeah, English is basically the language of the world. Doesn't mean it's the best, but I'd rather everybody just have one language. So it's just we can communicate. I can't imagine going somewhere and. But that's just my imagine, you know? Used to be intelligent. That's okay. It's okay. Hello, Mary Clark from Texas. What a beautiful state. Mystical Red, I live in the south of Britain. Yeah. I thank you all for being here. We're all in this as a whole. And again, I'm going to be building this community in real life where you can come and feel God and live a stress-free life. Turn into a Super Saiyan. There's nothing to take back. It already happened. No, I haven't heard the community in Arkansas. I don't think so. Keep them close. Yeah, that's the thing about some other languages. You have to like put a bunch of words to say one. But then English can have one word but mean different things, such as hi. Hi is hello, bonjour, au revoir. Oh, that's bye. Bonjour. And but high is in like high up. So two different highs. Night as in black, but knight as in like a knight in silver, shining silver armor. Knife, it has a K as a letter, but it's not pronounced. How the hell are you ever going to learn that? Thank you for all you beautiful people. The Tower of Babel. Thanks, Heartaches. I heard about Agartha like 10 years ago. I heard about it when I was 20 years old. 21. I pretty much, that's the only time that's when I really dive deep into that. A peek under the beanie. Quack, quack. Yeah. There you go. Your wish is granted. God is here. It's happening when you get off the stream. It's happening on the live stream. I don't know Urdu. It sounds like an African thing. But maybe that's an India language. Yeah, white, right, night, like, dislike, fight, bite, tight, sight, liked. Yeah. I'll see you later, Matt the Visionary. We got to go back to Agartha. This world is finished. That's why we are here, yeah. I'm gonna keep moving. Hello, Jonathan Parker. God bless your soul. May you be filled with happiness. Yeah, Urdu is Indian. That's what I thought. Yeah. God is loved. Yeah, India has different languages. Yeah, Tamil. They have Sanskrit. All language at one point comes from sound. The universal sounds. That's where language actually comes from. Sound can, you can do anything with sound. That's why God started with a word. Yeah. You can do anything with sound. Sound can actually heal you. It's music what it's supposed to do. Thank you, Jonathan Parker. Glad to see you here. Tabala drums. Yeah. It's all just, diversity of the one living God that's in your presence. It's your awareness behind your thoughts. You already are the awareness. Yeah, Sanskrit. It's just ancient sounds. You used to live to dance. Yeah, before my body got messed up, I was actually dancing like all the time. It's ecstatic, and it's very addicting to dance. Doing music is the most vibrational thing you can do. It's the highest spiritual activity because it gets you out of your thinking mind. Yeah. You used to live to dance. Hey, I mean, they both sound good. Yeah, but anybody that doesn't, everybody likes to dance and make music. Yeah. Those people who say, I don't like dancing, are people that are angry and uptight. Yeah, vibrations can use things to levitate. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, Lego. Old religions. I've never studied the Zura. Thank you, Psycho Mitzmace. Love you, brother. You guys can always reach out to me as a best friend. You have finger symbols somewhere? Yeah. I'm trying to get on a flute. I feel like it's so easy to carry. Though you can't talk while you do it or sing. I'm still my next instrument is get a flute. If you know me, I don't like nothing complicated. No complicated books. Yeah. Don't like explaining stuff complicated. Hindu songs or poetry? Okay. Do a dance stream? There was a time where I was dancing to the music so much, I actually just I didn't hear the lyrics anymore. I only heard the beat. That's all I heard. And I just didn't even hear the lyrics anymore. They just weren't there. Then my body got messed up. I'm lost and found, Rage. I lost me. I found the Lord. Or he found me. I'm not sure if I heard Hindi love songs. I don't like dancing. You just never really got into it. That's all. Yeah, I feel like a wizard. We're all spelling right now, right? Every time you send energy, every time you have a thought towards somebody or something, thoughts are, you create energy. That's what a thought is. You're before the thought or after the thought when it ends. That's the real you. But when you have anger, you're casting out energy from your angry thought. You're sending it to the whole world. God knows. And you can, even when you have a positive thought about someone, doesn't matter if they're dead, you're sending them energy. You basically are a wizard. You found rage. Sometimes I lay on the kitchen floor and pretend to be a crumb. That was funny. Probably one of the funniest things I've heard today. That's my type of sense of humor. The guy that was trolling earlier was hilarious, though, I will say. He's probably been the most famous troll of all. If you guys were here earlier in the stream earlier today, Flute Max, trying to max it out like RuneScape. Yeah, I mean, how couldn't you play the symbols in your fingers? I mean, you used to play the violin. Yeah, I tried playing it. It's a pain in the ass to hold. Sorry. Yeah, there is a brush. It's called the wind. And it trickles down. You love the cello? Quack, quack. I mean, hey, I would love to see you play some stuff. Could be your future part at the commune. You got so many instruments, it seems. A burning bush. Would you like to water it? Yeah. Love Jesus and he loves you back. His love's already there. He's just waiting for your love. Without ego, wow. There is only God. Yeah, true. God bless you, Euphoria. I love your heart. You are a wizard, Harry. Yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. You can feel like however you want to, Rage. With a beard. Yeah. I prefer a slow violin. A fast one, okay. But I like stuff slow. Okay, I don't need you jumping around on the keyboard. People, when they get real good at things, they want to play it super fast. You know, I like it, slow. How's it going? Happy rage. Jesus does this. Doesn't mean we have to rage, Jeremy. Just because someone else does something doesn't mean we have to do exactly that. Whoever it is. What did the previous troll? Someone else probably said that. Rage, yeah, don't talk to her like that. She has permission to kick you out. The previous troll is just saying like he's gonna fight God and he's he said he's working out so he can defeat God. Yeah, it was I don't know, it was just like, yeah, crazy jacks, yeah. Trolls are playing their part too, you know? Yeah, Jesus loves them too. Am I stranded on an island? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to take them away, you can do that. Okay, you never played the cello. What is your opinion on President Ronald Reagan falling in love? I have no clue about that, so don't really have an opinion. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus is love. It's true, Jonathan. God bends us the right way. Yeah, he's always bending us. Every situation in your life is for the Lord and of the Lord. Hi from Egypt. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had someone from Egypt. He didn't give you $1 million. Well, he gave you life. He gave you purpose. Yeah, and he gave you value, which is beyond all that. You didn't need your ex, and she didn't want you, or you didn't want her. So that's why there's somebody better. And that's why you're not in that situation anymore. Its cheeks are the same ass. Did you did you come up with that on your own, Lego? Never heard that. Nor have I heard two wings of the same bird. I'm gonna scroll down, I guess. You finished the work at the cross, Jody girl. That's true. I'm not talking about certain things because, you know, we already know about them. So maybe some stuff we don't, but it's, some stuff is better just not said, Yeah, God's politics, it's true, Jeremy. Yeah. God's gonna get, and he has something in store for everybody. So let's not focus on that. We put the focus off of ourselves. The true focus is our inner being and how we feel. Chad doesn't care about politics. Yeah, so why should I? Oh, we talking politics now? It's a never ending cycle. Yeah, all right. We're about to be getting out of here. Grimblin? I've never heard of that. AEX. So I can't answer that. I never heard of that word. Grimblin. And like, this whole world but lie on the chain. We have to care about the politics. Yeah. Yeah. That's true, Jody girl. We discussed this earlier about the collective thinking. Why we talked about why they're the world the way it is. It's simply because everybody is thinking on the animal instincts. So our government comes from it. Our government is just a representation of all the people. Though it may not seem like that, they are stuck on the animal instincts. Yeah. So it's just the collective of the people. Most people think like they do. That's why they're they're intertwined. As soon as we become better as people, then that will change and be a reflection. We are participating. We're just participating in our own life. You know? We're here for a reason. We are the pinpoint of the universe. There's no universe outside of you. You're here. This is it. And then we feel everything outside of you. You feel the love inside of you. Then you feel everything. You feel God. You mess with the night streams more. Is that because it's darker? Or because the people? Yeah, these phones are really small, Jeremy. Yeah. You're not intelligent? Well, thank you, the House of Mirrors. I never said I was. I don't know if you're the same person in here earlier. Yeah. You can think whatever you want of me, House of Mirrors. It's fine. Our focus is keeping the faith in Christ. Yeah, that's true, Jonathan Parker. That's true. Yeah, we change our inner state, and then the world changes as a whole. We become calm. Our reality becomes calm. You know, we become. We have faith in the Lord. Things start working out for you. You feel love, God's love, then you have the power to change the whole world. There's nothing to cop out the House of Mirrors. I was never a cop in. Yeah. Sorry you feel that way. Yeah, I mean, there's much more people that have more followers than me. I wouldn't be so worried about this. You're just not ready for this, the house. Everything else is BS. Well, like I was looking for you to say whatever you're going to say about the dark night streams, but oh, Jazz is back. Listen, just you might as well just go because we're ending this now. God bless you guys. Everyone has one. We'll be here tomorrow morning. Hello, Samuel. This was an excellent time to be with you guys. Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful. I will say the night. My favorite time is nighttime. But even when you hop off of the stream, just become aware that you're not the thoughts. Step into God's presence. Okay? Well, I think there was someone else in here, House of Mirrors, or you were saying different things before. God bless you all. Fill yourself with happiness. Do what brings you true joy. Do that thing you love to do. Love the Lord with all your heart. And He will guide you through the intuition that is Him speaking to you. He will give you everything you need and everywhere you need to go. Thank you, Tammy. Spam some. Hello. Namaste, someone famous. I love all you guys. Just remember, He's always here. Look for the silence of the mind. I'll see you guys. Thank you, Jonathan Parker. Thank you, Connor McCain. That sounds like a governor's name. God bless you all. It's beautiful. It looks more different in person. Be thankful whatever happens in your day. The Lord will show up.